Hello everybody, welcome to our live tour. We are on location today to showcase Smith and Farrow by Boffo. Very excited. This is another pre-sale condo opportunity that's coming to the Burquitlam area. So West Burquitlam, just up North Road in a phenomenal area that's growing. Smith and Farrow is expected to be complete and ready for occupancy towards the end of 2024. Today we're going to show you a couple of staged show homes that are just beautiful and show you a couple of different color schemes. And then we'll show you just a little bit about the model, the scale of the building, get a sense of what's going to be offered, and we can talk a little bit about the amenities and that sort of thing. This is a unique opportunity here, and it's actually a collection of two towers that's coming to Burquitlam, Smith and Farrow. What it's going to be is two high rises. One is for market, for home ownership, and the other one's actually going to be purpose-built rentals, which is really great to see coming in these transit-oriented areas where we really need great rental options for people. So I'm going to jump right into it and give you a sense of the spaces here. Again, I'm Ashley Smith. I'm a realtor with Oakland Realty. I'm also co-founder of Vancouver Avenue. That's what you're watching here today. We go live every week on Facebook, Instagram, and soon our YouTube channel, where all of these tours do get posted. So just to give you a sense first where we are, this is one of their most popular floor plans, Boffo. They've actually integrated this plan in other buildings before. Lots of really unique touches. We've got two color schemes. I'm going to show you that in a moment here. There's someone behind me, so I'm actually just gonna walk right in. But these built-ins are really lovely. That's called a niche that they've got. So what we really like about this space here is the fact that it is what they call wide and shallow. So it's not a long and narrow floor plan. It's actually really takes advantage of the width here and allows for a lot of window and exposure to the outdoors, which is just beautiful. I am going to show you the different spaces and get into the nooks and crannies in just a moment, but I want to give you a sense of what this space really looks like. Now, this particular G plan, as I mentioned, is a plan that Boffo's used in other buildings in the past, and they're really well known for. But they actually, it's a flexible space. So in pre-sale, you can purchase it as either a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. But I just like to give you a little bit of a look around here, just so you can get a sense of the space. So there is air conditioning that's going to come in this particular building here. The amenities are just beautiful. You've got within the two towers, each tower is going to have their own amenities, including like a fitness facility and sort of social rooms. But between the two buildings, there's actually a shared outdoor pool. And some really beautiful outdoor spaces, including a dog run. We'll get a little deeper into that in a moment. What I didn't mention is that if you're interested in the details in terms of price, availability, what's remaining, you want to know more about the strata, the amenities, the features, the floor plans, just let us know. Depending where you're watching this, you can either leave us a message in the comments, you can send us a direct message, or if you're watching this later, we will have a link posted in the description where you'll be able to just go and simply register for those details at any given time, and we'll make sure to get you the most up-to-date information. So here you can see this is the darker of the two color schemes. You got kind of like a slate kind of color here in terms of the cabinetry. This is a built-in integrated refrigerator. You've got Fisher and Paykel gas range and oven. I believe the same thing here for the refrigerator, okay? These are nice big size. You do have 9-foot ceilings through the primary area of the home, which is really nice because it adds a lot to those beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows. So again, we also go live. We're going to go live after this on our Instagram page. So if you're not following us on Instagram, you want to make sure to visit us there as well at Vancouver Avenue. And if you're watching this on our YouTube, know that we're touring all of the properties that we think are exciting coming to the Vancouver Fraser Valley region. So make sure to subscribe because we've got a lot more coming, and maybe check out some of our previous videos to see what we have toured thus far. So as I mentioned, I'm going to back up into before entering the home. This is, again, their signature plan, this Plan G. You can choose to have either a 2 or 3 bedroom plus flex space. And this is your square footage, over 1,100 square feet inside. Again, we can get you copies of the floor plan, but what I'm about to show you is this sitting area room here. That's where the 3rd bedroom could potentially be, should you wish to have one. We haven't gone into the other bedrooms just yet. And while I'm here, I will show you, we've got the Smith. This is the Smith color scheme that we're looking at in this particular home. It's the darker of the two. You can kind of get a sense with a bit more of the darker gray tones. And the Farrow is the lighter scheme that we're going to see in the next 2-bedroom option that we're going to go take a look at in just a moment. So again, just want to show there's these really cool features as you enter the home, this little niche. I love this. Perfect for your keys, your mail, and even in here, keys and sunnies. Perfect. So this area right here is what I'm talking about. So you choose whether or not you need a 3-bedroom, and if you only need a 2-bedroom, you can add to your primary living space, which is really nice, especially with all of these windows. But certainly that's an option for your 3rd bedroom if that's what you need. Now let's go take a peek. So just to show you, actually, to make sure you get a sense how they're using this space here. We think there's a few options of how you can design the layout. The way they've done this is built in the primary kind of lounge area with TV here on this side. But let's go take a peek at the master. So obviously this particular suite is a corner unit with lots of windows. Of course, right now this is renderings. The site, actually, the display suite currently at the time of this recording is actually more in the Brentwood area. So if you're interested to know more and you want to have a peek and need more information or where to find the sales center, please let us know. We're happy to send you any info you might need. Love the feature wall. One of the things we love about doing these tours is getting design ideas. And I don't know if you're going to be able to get a great sense of it from the camera here, but this beautiful textured wallpaper is just lovely. All right, and then we're going to go into the master. But it's worth noting, in the closet spaces, a lot of these built-ins actually come standard. So, if you're curious about that, just let us know. We can send you some more info. But I love that, even just with the lights there. What a nice little touch. And even with the slightly darker colors in here, you still have that white counter space. Kind of keep it nice and bright and clean and modern. You do have your stand-up frameless shower in here. Okay, lots of storage. That's one thing. When we go back, maybe through the kitchen, I'll have my partner show you some of the really great built-ins that they do here. That they're just little touches, but it makes such a big difference. This is 2, everybody. This, she's real. Okay, so we're gonna hop into the 2nd bedroom here, just so you can get a good sense of the size. There's gonna be lots of great views depending where in the building you are. Okay, so nice space here. Again, really beautiful design elements. They always have such lovely staging. And then you've, of course, got your closet. So the second, or the third bedroom rather, should you choose to have one put in, is going to be very similar to that bedroom we were just in, just mirrored basically, and would be right next to it. Okay, so here's the second full bathroom. And in this one, we have the tub. A lot of the times, if there's a tub and a shower in a condominium, we tend to see the tub in the sort of secondary guest bath. That's because that's where the kids are going to have baths a lot of the times. We have full laundry area. Love that. Got Whirlpool appliances, nice big Whirlpool appliances. And what I love the most is actually that you have a folding area and some storage and some place to hang. A lot of the times you don't get that. A lot of the times you've got your stacker washer dryer in a closet, and that's your workspace. So now the flex area is this little area here. So what we've been told is that these built-ins are the only real kind of design additions that don't really come standard. What a thoughtful way of using this space. You got a beautiful built-in desk here, lots of shelving, but again, this could be used in a variety of ways. Built-in storage, lots of things you can do, and there is a door as well. Okay, so what I did miss was the balcony. A lot of the balconies here are really good size. So again, this is a corner unit here. A nice covered balcony. And actually the one we're gonna see next in the another a slightly smaller 2-bedroom actually has an even larger balcony, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna turn around here to give you a sense of the space. Okay. And I was going to, it's really lovely, isn't it? You've really got a good sense of space here. There are some nice little touches you can see here, for example. You've got the kind of pull out storage. Okay. Lots of built-in storage. And then here, of course, your Bosch dishwasher integrated into the beautiful cabinetry here. And there is an entry closet as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna hop on over to the other layout. I'm hoping no one's in there. I think someone is in there at the moment. So why don't we just summarize what we just saw? We just saw the Plan G. And again, now that you've seen it, this might be more helpful. So of course we saw the master bedroom, the outdoor space, the second bedroom, and where the third bedroom could potentially be is right here, okay? Again, if you want a copy of the floor plan, please let us know. The color scheme we just saw was the Smith. And we're about to see Farrow. I'm just gonna give a moment here. Now we're gonna go see a 2-bed, 2-bath. You can see it's a bit smaller interior, but really good square footage and a really large outdoor living space. Again, you have this built-in niche right at the entry. Love that. And this is a much lighter color scheme. What I didn't mention is the fixtures and hardware. You can choose, regardless of which color scheme you prefer, you can actually choose the hardware style. So in this particular one, they've got what's called like a champagne. In the video, I'm noticing it shows a little more gold. It's actually a little bit more of a softer, almost rose gold type of color. Really lovely. Now, a lot of the options that they have, including this one here, is really nice because they have, of course, the kitchen. I'm going to give you a better display in just a moment. But you actually have windows in the kitchen, which is really, really nice. It's something that we don't see very often. So I'm just going to give a quick tour around this space, just so you can get a sense of the size. And you know what? I really appreciate you all bearing with me when there's other folks in the area. Sometimes when we schedule these, it's just what happens. I've been waiting for my microphone system for several weeks now. I should be receiving it very soon. The only reason I mention that is if you stay tuned to our live stream videos, the sound quality should be improving. Hopefully it's pretty good, but we're hoping to continue to grow and get better with these live tours and offer value as we get deeper into this journey of exploring the new homes, new real estate developments, pre-sale construction homes, and custom homes in the Vancouver and Fraser Valley region. So as you can see, we've got, again, beautiful Fisher and Paykel appliances. You got the gas range, the built-in refrigerator, but in this case with that champagne color, whereas I think the other one, the term they're using is chrome. You can switch, you can mix and match depending on what your preference is. Of course, you've got your gas range. We're going to go outside in just a moment here. But what I just want to turn around and show you is this beautiful pantry. Isn't that gorgeous? Just lovely. This is something you don't see too often. So lots of storage in this home. What a great use of space. I'm not going to open up all the cabinets. And of course, this is Boffo, so you've got your beautiful pasta and olives and Italian tomatoes and Sicilian extra virgin olive oil, which is lovely. And that's paying homage to my homeland too. Well, at least my mom's, where she was born. So before we go into the bedrooms, why don't we take a nice look at the outside? Again, this particular floor plan has a really spacious covered balcony, and wow, just the amount of living space you have outside here. So, you know, a lot of these times in the live tours, we're not going to mention the price points. And just because the price points are going to vary depending on which floor and which exposure you have, there's too many options. And of course, the number of options are going to evolve over time. At the time of this recording, we understand that there's been about 50% or so of the homes that have sold. So if you're curious about what's still available, please do let us know. We can get you up-to-date information pretty much at any time. Something that I haven't mentioned in past live tours is that, you know, if you happen to be watching this down the road and the pre-sale is totally sold out, we are going to build a system here to keep track as best we can of possible assignments. So, you know, if you're interested in this project, you know, a year or so before closing, and you want to know what we know is available for assignment opportunities, let us know, because we're going to have some information hopefully available for you. So probably at that time we'll change up the registration information to include that as an option, okay? So you've got a really lovely, nice, big outdoor space. Now let's go take a peek at the bathroom, or the bedrooms rather. Again, they have these beautiful feature walls. We love looking at this type of stuff, just even for home inspo. So the bedrooms are, you know, admittedly not huge, but they're nice space. they're definitely adequate for what you need. And because there's such great storage, you know, I think that what they've done is they've put a lot of the square footage into the living space, which I think was very smart. Because that's where we live, right? Is in the primary living area. So again, got these beautiful built-ins here in the walk-through closet. You can hopefully see that the flooring here is lighter than it was in the last home. Okay. And then again, you can see these beautiful champagne brush fixtures and hardware. You can see the lighter flooring. I'm just gonna zoom in on that a little bit. Just pretty. And even your towel rack, and I'm not sure if you can see, but even like your little knob here. Got the built-in in the shower, and here, that's a better view of the hardware in the shower, that champagne color. Now, I think what I meant to show you guys was some of the cupboard space. I'm gonna do that in the kitchen here. I meant to do that. But yeah, this is a good indication. So you can see they're really using all of the cabinetry space that's possible. Sometimes, you know, this is like a faux drawer. And of course you have these built-ins as well. So lots of thoughtful pieces. Hello, everybody. Behind the scenes. Okay, so let's go take a quick look at that. So I just wanted to show, like, for example, just under the sink here in the kitchen, these built-ins, really thoughtfully designed, okay? I didn't show you that in the last suite. And then again, these types of little additions, really nice. And again, these suites have windows right above the sink, which are very unusual. Okay, and we're gonna do a quick peek here in the second bedroom. Okay. Everyone needs a workspace nowadays, even the little ones. Of course, you've got your and just because I know there's some folks outside, I'm gonna try and be a little quick, just showing you, but you can see the theme of the color scheme and the fixtures kind of carrying through here into the second bathroom. Now in this particular layout, you do have the stacker washer dryer, again with these large Whirlpool appliances, which is lovely. And there is some extra space in here that you can potentially make use of, depending, you know, what you need. Okay. I did have some comments on our last tour, people wanting to see more of like the closets and different spaces, so I want to make sure to get in there. Okay, so we're gonna just quickly walk by these folks here. It is busy. The pre-sale market has definitely picked up compared to where it has been in the past. So let me just quickly show you. By the way, their presentation center here is just beautiful. Again, it's in Brentwood at this time of this recording, but the project is in the Burquitlam, West Coquitlam area. Let me just turn this around and I'll show you a little bit more of what you might expect on site. So what you can see here is you've got two towers. I'm gonna just take a step back so you can get a sense. Now the taller one here is the market building, and by that I mean home ownership. This is what's for sale. And this smaller tower here is actually purpose-built market rentals. And as far as we know at this time, the intention is for Boffo to hang on to ownership of this building and maintain and manage the building. They might hire someone to manage, but anyway, you understand what I'm saying here. But right in the middle, you can see there's some shared amenities. Got a beautiful outdoor pool. And there are some nice like recreational areas in that space. There's a pool table, there's a hot tub, there's a little playground, and maybe what you can see here, making use of my new gimbal. This here is actually like a little dog run, gated dog run, which is really great. So we're gonna spend most of our time focusing on this building because this is probably why you're watching. There are 8 townhomes with each tower. Those at this time have not been released yet. In between the 2 buildings is where the access to the parkade is going to be. Inside there's visitor parking for both buildings, and then each will have its own secure building parking as well. Now right here is obviously North Road. That's going to give you a bit of an idea of where we are. So here next to the purpose-built rental building is Smith Avenue. And then heading back this way is Farrow Street. Okay, so that should give you a good general idea of the location here in Burquitlam. Again, really close to the SkyTrain. Transit is more and more important than ever. And a lot of folks are moving outside of the city to look for larger living space and some higher quality of life in terms of their home. So so what I didn't get at yet is that both buildings, while they share these central amenities down here, they each will have their own private amenities within the building that are not shared. So you can see like a lounge area, and actually this is the central sort of lobby. It's very much hotel inspired lobby, and there will be a concierge service there as well. And then you do have an outdoor lounge area down here. Hopefully you're getting an okay look at that. There is a sky lounge as well, which we're going to show you in just a moment. Let's see here. So there's some amenities down below. You can see this kind of entry roundabout access to the building. And you're gonna see that down below here, there's a gym as well. I mean, from this camera lens, you're not gonna be able to see a lot. Here it is, Smith and Farrow's, what we're visiting. Very cool marketing and sort of assets that they have here. Very pretty. All right, so Boffo is known for some really lovely landmark buildings in the Vancouver region. I can talk a little bit more about that if anyone has questions, but you know, very good, strong reputation. And they really pride themselves on building legacy, not only for themselves, but for homeowners. If you go to their website, they talk a lot about that. Okay. So let's just take a peek here. This little model gives you a sense of the sky lounge at the top of the residential building. You can see there's a lounge with a pool table and a TV in there. I know in the phone with the glass here, there might be a bit of a glare, but hopefully this gives you a nice sense of what they're gonna have on the Sky Lounge side of the building. Really lovely. So just nice to have something that's elevated, get outside, enjoy a nice romantic evening. Now again, when you come to Presentation Center, there's basically always going to be some sort of screen that you can look at. I'm not going to really go through this at the moment, but I just want to show you well, I'm going to try to show you, you know, these are the tools that you're going to see when you get here. And you're going to see, for example, the site that they're on at the moment for their presentation center is here more in the Brentwood area generally. But the actual site is going to be over here, just on the West Coquitlam side of Burquitlam. You can see North Road and Lougheed Town Station. Oftentimes what you can do, and again, we do this through a lot of our live tours just to show as a tool that there's usually going to be some sort of guidance of, you know, what floor plans, where they are located in the building. You can choose kind of which level you're interested in, and let's see here. And then you can basically drag around to see the views and the exposure depending on where you are, and it shows you in this particular case which units are being seen. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because I know we've seen a lot today, but I just wanted to give you a sense. And of course, this West Coquitlam area is really growing. You're not far from Port Moody, which is it has been popular for a long time, but I think its popularity has really grown over the last several years. Just a lot nearby. So you can see you're really close to Simon Fraser University, very close to the SkyTrain, and this is just down like 35 minutes from the SkyTrain to downtown Vancouver, which is just unbelievable. So you can see what they're highlighting here is that you're really in a central spot. You can see where Port Moody is located, for example, relative to that. But you're really in a great hub here. So I hope that this was helpful. You know, we do these live tours and sometimes we're running into people. We're going to try over time to get a little bit more VIP so that way we can have a little more quiet, a little more space. But hopefully this was helpful. Again, we're at Smith & Farrow. That's coming to Burquitlam by Boffo. If you have any questions, if you want feature sheets, availability, pricing, floor plans, etc., just let us know. You can contact us, let us know in the comments, or we'll put a link in the description later where you'll be able to subscribe for more information. Okay, thank you so much for Vancouver Avenue. If you just tuned in and didn't catch the whole thing live, we will post it on our Facebook page to follow, and we'll also have it on our new YouTube channel. Make sure you're checking us out on YouTube, Vancouver Avenue Real Estate Collective. Our subscriber list is growing unexpectedly, so we're going to probably prioritize YouTube soon enough. So you'll want to be there. Make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified whenever we do a new video. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Ciao for now. Bye now.